This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these criminals are doing everything in their power to stop more people from becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Send these videos to your local politicians, your state politicians, and your federal politicians. They have to know that we are fully aware of the fraud and corruption and that we're sick and tired of it. And if they don't do something about it, we're going to vote people in who will. Okay? Anyway, listen. These AMC bad actors are doubling and tripling down on the manipulation, but they are trapped in the play. They can't get out. Adam Aaron can't even help them. Every single day, you end up with more buys than sells. And what they do with the buy orders, they're pushing them into the dog pools, to take off the buying pressure. And then when there's not enough sells, they create fake sell orders, spoofing in order to push the price down. It is absolutely crazy. And yes, the SEC knows what they're doing. The DOJ knows what they're doing. The FBI knows what they're doing. And they do absolutely nothing about it. The evidence of the fraud and corruption is overwhelming at this point. It's overwhelming. Anybody who just follows the trade for one day can see the manipulation. But somehow the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI refuse to do their job and protect retail investors and protect the market. I mean, that's really the bottom line. And that's because the politicians are controlled by these criminals, and the politicians control the heads of these agencies. Anyway, the AMC volume, 7,488,105. 46.1% of that volume was shorted shares. So they found 3,600,000 AMC shares to short into the market and manipulate the price. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI refuses to ask them, where did they get these shares from? Where did they originate? I mean, it's a very simple question when you see millions of new shares every single day. It is absolutely crazy to me, the level of fraud and corruption that's allowed in the United States stock market, especially in the AMC play. And the short exempt jumped to 43,420, which is just more evidence of counterfeit shares. And everybody knows the criminals don't even try to hide what they're doing anymore. And you know why? Because there's no real consequences for their actions. They get caught and nothing happens to them. They might get a fine 4 or 5 years down the road, maybe 10 years down the road, and then it's business as usual. And the fine is usually a very tiny percentage of what they made from the criminal activity. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. On top of that, the days to cover is still going up. It went up to 8.39 days to cover, which just tells me that they wasn't able to send enough failure to delivers overseas, so they're not figured into the equation. The bottom line is this. These bad actors, the liquidity is running out. No doubt in my mind about that. Eventually, they're going to have to cover the billions, possibly trillions of counterfeit AMC shares that they shorted into the market and manipulate the price. And I believe one of these pending lawsuits are going to get to the discovery phase. And when it does, we're going to get our hands on the trading history, on the blue sheets. And at that point, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job, because the level of fraud and corruption is really outrageous. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.